Every now and then you've got to stop, take a step back, and look at where did it all begin? Where were those first trails that you ever rode? I do this quite often, actually, revisiting some of my old trails and looking back at where it began for me. For me, it started with a vast network of single-track trails, unnamed and untamed back in the early days of Golden Valley, where every park had a trail, and every trail had something on it. So let's take a look back at the trails of Golden Valley, where I came from, and what those trails look like today. This park brings us such memories. There's single track here. You probably wouldn't know it. And I have no idea what condition it might be in. Just those little woods behind the tennis courts, which have been redone, it looks like. The tennis courts, not the trails. I do not expect these trails to be anything less than overgrown. Oh yeah. A little bit of trimming, it'll be okay. Some logs down still. Came back here once last year. Wow. Yep. That's what I expected. Totally expected. The adventure continues for the sacred trails of the origin. Yeah, they need to be trimmed out, but that's exactly what I expected. This place I'm going into is where off-road biking really kind of began for me, and a lot of it's overgrown, a lot of it's been neglected, but you know, these trails are still there. I'm just going to kind of cruise around back on them. I came back here last year and I was really surprised. Minimum maintenance trail. That stuff is still here, but right here was where the legendary danger curve was. And it's pretty overgrown. In fact, right in here was where Raven Jump was, where I first cleared my first tabletop. And they kind of plowed things over for absolutely no reason at all whatsoever. The only trail that remains is this one, which I built toward the end of the... And I would really like to see this trail become a trail again. There's a jump right there, and it looped around. Let's go look at some of the other trails. Alright, came back out of that trail. I'd actually started to build a lot of stuff in here. And I had names for all this stuff. And I don't remember any of the names. In fact, there's a trail to my right up there. Single track, and I was going to build a trail that goes back that way. I had one in here at one point in time. This is why I'm going to take the single track. Because they're doing that. And there's no way to get through right now. This is going to be extremely overgrown, but it's going to start out really nice. I don't know, we'll call it the cut across. I know they had other names. There was so much single track back in here back in the day. Oh, look at that, a challenge. Oh yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop and do some trail work. Homestead, because it goes back around the whole homestead. But this watered out, beat down trail is going to be traversed by me today. Yeah, I have anticipation that it's going to get very overgrown. And it wouldn't take much to trim this out. This part at least. Wow. It still amazes me that these trails are still here in such good condition. Alright, I'm going to stop right here, because that is going to be retarded. So here's another trail right here. Oh, these trails, they bring back memories. Ooh, a construction site. How ravish. I'm really ripping this up. Alright, so I'm coming around the backside, and I had a drop in here now that I think about it. That's actually pretty sweet. It's up right around the corner here where Homestead Trail started. I know that's going to be so overgrown, I'm not even going to want to deal with it. If it wasn't for the heat and mosquitoes, I'd be just fine. Yeah, I think it was back there. The other trail, La-Li-La-Li-Loo, comes out right in here somewhere. See if I can figure out where that is. Squeak. Building material maybe. I mean, it wasn't toxic dump, but to my immediate left here is Yield Creek. And it just goes down along the creek, and then it comes out on the other side, and it is covered in poison ivy this time of year. So I might go the other direction. You can see there's some fun skinny work here. Holy cow. The old growth is falling and making it a unique adventure back here. I'm going to go this way. There's two branches here, and the one goes down along the creek, and that's the most poison ivy. This one here connects up with it, but you get less exposure. See, it's starting right now. This isn't actually so bad. I was thinking it can be a lot worse than this. And this is a freaking rugged, woody trail too. It's fun. So I might stop right here and trim that out real quick. But that's pretty much the single track that's remaining. Kind of sad. Okay, so my entrance to the creek side was right there. And you can see there's logs down on this, which make it a challenge. But it's fun. Oh my gosh. I'm doing everything but the last one. Oh yeah. I totally could build a pizza right here. Somebody could build a pizza right here. That would be awesome. But I'm done. I'm done.